Canada is home to thousands of fascinating discoveries of the world. Some tell a new story, and some give a twist to the known story. Some of them are heartwarming, and some of them are heartbreaking. We are now speaking about some of the discoveries in the Great White North that shocked the world to its core. Curious to know what they are? Sea beast. A huge animal with terrifying jaws was found on the shore of Canada. With jaws as big as a human being, it surely was terrifying. We are speaking about what could be called a sea beast because of its enormous size. The deep oceans are still unexplained. Nobody has seen anything close to that creature. Many experts said it was an ancient sea creature that was dead and hidden in the ocean millions of years ago. Eventually, it was washed up on the shore one day and scared half of the world. What do you think might have killed the scary sea beast? Badlands fossil. Alberta is one of the world's richest fossil locations. Fossils of 76-million-year-old dinosaurs were found. This was unbelievable. Paleontologists across the world had thought it was impossible to discover something like this until this fossil was discovered. As soon as an animal dies, microorganisms start to grow on the body that feeds upon the soft tissue of the dead animal. Therefore, fossils commonly don't have soft tissues. This fact made the fossil found here rare. The skin on the fossil was intact. Researchers were shocked to discover fossilized skin on this young hadrosaur. This super cool discovery was made by a student when he observed an odd-looking thing sticking out of the hill. Scientists later confirmed that this is a fossil of a young hadrosaur, and the remaining parts will be found near the hill. First wrigglings of life. Canada is not a stranger to giant fossils. Every fossil gives us more evidence about our understanding of evolution or questions our theories so far. This fossil discovered in Canada made us question our entire understanding of the origins of life on Earth. Some ancient rocks were discovered in the northwestern part of the country, and scientists noticed a tube-like structure on a rock. Later, it was found that they were the fossilized remains of prehistoric sponges. This discovery dates 350 million years before our record of living organisms. So these might be the origin of life, disproving our theory about the origin of life. This is also the oldest animal fossil ever discovered. Surprisingly, these sponges lived 90 million years before the Earth even had sufficient oxygen for organisms to live. This is evidence of how little we know about our planet. Ancient dragon. Imagine going to work after noon and discovering one of the world's best fossils of the dinosaurs. This is what happened to the heavy operator named Sean Funk. He was busy with daily carving work and found the dragon in Millennium Mine in Alberta. When Funk hit something harder than the rock found nearby, he informed his supervisor and both examined. They wondered if it was ribs. The remains are preserved in the Royal Tyrrell Museum in Alberta. The remnants of the skin cover the rough and bumpy plates on the armor plates. These armor plates dot the skull of the animal. This is one of the fascinating remains of dinosaurs worldwide because of its fossilization. Thanks to its rapid undersea burial, Red Rock Mystery. This place looks like the red planet Mars. The red rocks are the reason for it. There are so many cool natural phenomena in the entire world, and this red rock is one of them. These rocks were formed millions and millions of years ago. First, sand calcite and iron oxide formed and developed in the small corner of a leaf. This boulder grew with swirling water, and deposits increased the red rock formation phenomena. With time, more and more layers were added. This gave the onion-like structure to rocks. These rocks have witnessed thousands of years passing on Earth, and truly the coolest thing on Earth. This is now a protected area and a popular tourist destination. If you are visiting Canada, make sure to add this to your list. Trumbull Island. The tiny island of Maqueda Rapids in British Columbia is one of the scariest places on Earth. These rapids are famous for being fierce and fastest in the world. The speed of these rapids is around 20 knots per hour. These rapids are so fierce that you will physically feel the island moving if you stand on this tiny island. So no matter how courageous you are, you should take a step back and think before signing up for this. There is a 3-minute gap during the day when it is safe for the boat to approach the island. The strange fact about the currents is it flows both ways. Catch of the century. A fisherman went to his daily work and found a living dinosaur. This is not the plot of some Jurassic World movie. This is the story of a Canadian fisherman, Yves Bisson. He went fishing in British Columbia and found a 10.5 feet sturgeon. The fisherman said that it was the largest discovery he had made. The video of him capturing the 250 kilograms fish went viral on the internet. Yves Bisson was an expert on the sturgeon fish. He said that this might be the best catch of the century. The sturgeons are also called living dinosaurs. This is because of their origins in the Jurassic era. Sturgeons had armor-plated beasts and were found in the nation's rivers until they were pushed to extinction. Humans' greed for cavalry was the main reason for their extinction. After centuries, there are some signs of the recovery of the sturgeons. Chili pup. Puppies are always adorable with their cute walks. A frozen wolf puppy was found in Canada in the Yukon Territory. It was preserved most perfectly for 57,000 years. The strange fact about this puppy is it is 100% intact. It offers us a glimpse into the lives of ancient wolves. The puppy was 6 to 8 weeks old. A wolf den caved on top of it. This trapped the puppy under the frozen earth and transformed it into a mummy over millennia. The puppy was a gray wolf color, similar to those wolves that are alive today. But according to studies, its life was different compared to modern wolves. Canadian scientists have named the frozen puppy Jur. It means wold in a local language. Grant Zazula said the frozen puppy is unique because mummified bodies with preserved hair, skin, and flesh like this are incredibly rare in North America. He is a paleontologist with the government of Yukon. This mummy was found by gold miners when they were melting a wall of permafrost with water. The mummy was trapped in the frozen mud. Tranquil Sanatorium. Tranquil Sanatorium was built in 1907. It was built to treat tuberculosis. Tuberculosis was known as the White Plague. The government bought the land for the sanatorium. The tuberculosis epidemic spread in the small community known as Tranquil in 1900. The facility was called the King Edward VII Sanatorium originally. The community built around the facility had gardens, houses, a gymnasium, a farm, a cafeteria, a fire department, an auditorium, a laundromat, and also a school for disabled children named Summel Village. In 1958, the hospital closed. It was reopened in 1959 to treat mentally ill people. It was closed permanently in 1983 and functioned as a detention center for young offenders for 3 years. This building, with a dark history, is now abandoned. Many tourists have reported that they have experienced something paranormal while exploring the tunnels that connect different buildings. Puffed up Leviathan. The blue whale is the largest animal on Earth. A bloated blue whale's carcass was discovered in a small town in Canada. The blue whale was filled with air and water and was about to explode. Everyone in the town gathered to witness this once-in-a-lifetime phenomenon. The disposal of blue whales became challenging because the small town was not equipped to handle this situation. This bloated blob was twice the size of a normal whale. It was found that this 81-feet fish was dead because the ice crushed it. These are some of the interesting things in Canada that made the entire world stand shocked. Let us know in the comments which of these places you would like to visit. If you are interested in knowing more, like this video and subscribe never to miss an update.